Hello everyone, today we will learn chapter 2 of your physics book, Work, Energy and Power. So let us begin with work. So when it comes to work, there are two kinds of work, the physical work and the mental work. For example, the mental work you are doing is studying, thinking. Such works are said to be a mental work, for which you do not require any kind of physical force or any kind of displacement. But the physics tells us that the work is said to be done only when there is a force, and that force causes a displacement of that particular body. So the measure of work is given by the product of force into displacement. So thus in symbol notation we can simply write W is equals to F into D, where W stands for work done, F stands for force applied, and D stands for the displacement. And this displacement is because of the force that is acted upon a body. So now in the case where the force applied and the displacement are not along the same direction, for example pushing a object on a inclined plane, so in that case the angle between the force and the displacement is given by theta. So in that case the measure of the work done is W equals to F into S into cos theta, where theta is the angle between the force applied and the displacement produced. So let me correct myself, since I have written the S, so let us represent displacement by S, which is basically done in your physics book as well. So now coming to the cases when the work done will be equals to 0. So since the work is the product of three quantities, the force, displacement and cos theta, so in this if any one of them is 0, the whole of the product is going to be 0. So the first case, when no force act on a system, you are not doing any kind of work. The second one, even if you are applying a force but that force is not causing any kind of displacement, for example pushing a wall. When you push a wall, though you are applying a force, but that force necessarily may not produce any displacement. So in that case the work done can be 0. And the third one is when the cos theta will be equals to 0. So when is the value of cos theta equals to 0? It is 0 when theta is equals to 90 degree. We know that cos of 90 degree is equals to 0. So therefore the work done will be equals to 0. So these are the three special cases when the work done can be 0. And remember, the work done can be 0 even if there is a force, but that force cannot produce any displacement. So now coming to the unit of work. Now since work is also a physical quantity, so it has certain units by which it can completely be expressed. Since we know that the work is the product of force and displacement, we also know that the force says SI unit is Newton and the displacement is measured in terms of meter. So the SI unit of work will be Newton meter, which is also known as joule. Now coming to the CGS unit, we know that the SI unit of force is dyne and the CGS unit of force is dyne and the CGS unit of displacement is centimeter. So thus CGS unit of work done will be dyne centimeter, which is also known as a erg. Now coming to one of the important relations between the SI unit and the CGS unit of work. We know that 1 joule is equals to 1 Newton into 1 meter, and we have already learned in class 9 that 1 Newton is equals to 10 to the power 5 dyne. So putting those values here, 1 Newton as 10 to the power 5 dyne and then 1 meter as 100 centimeter. So on total we have 5 zeros, not 5, sorry 7, 5 here and 2 there, so it makes 7. So 10 to the power 7 dyne centimeter, which is also known as an erg. So in SI and CGS system, we can easily derive the relationship between the joule and the erg, which tells that 1 joule is equals to 10 to the power 7 erg. So in the next class, we'll learn about the second topic, that is power.